how was the experience with Denko? And basically,
it was wonderful. You guys are the best. Steve Anderson and Denko is that he will give you his best effort all the way to the end, from start to finish. You know, if he tells you something, you can count on it. And if you have a problem, he'll take care of it. And that's not just me, but that's at least 2 of my friends who said the same thing. My biggest fear was I wouldn't be able to pay for it. That was my biggest fear.
And so what happened in the process?
The economy collapsed.
And how did you do?
And I have done very well. I was in a very small office, probably doing about what an average dentist does. And the total increase since I began, a total of 25% so far.
So would you say the biggest reason for
I think being a little more focused helped. Having an office that you could really be proud of really helped. I think it helped me. I think it helped the staff. This is a very nice office, and it's an office that the doctor and the staff are proud of. And the patients, when they found out I was building a new office, they were all saying, "We're so happy for you. You deserve something a little nicer."
How'd that make you feel?
That made me feel great.
Yeah.
That my patients felt like I deserved something a little better than what I had. And I have something a lot better.
So didn't that do something for your confidence level then?
You bet. Like when we were picking out materials for the office, Steve took the time to pick out a variety of materials to look at. I brought my wife in, and we picked out all the colors and materials in 2 hours. And it was, you kind of facilitated things so that there wasn't a lot of, you didn't have a lot of worry about what was being done. You could kind of focus. I could continue to focus on my practice that I had because I knew that you would take care of things, and you did. And I would say that the level of trust is pretty darn high. And I would say that's the big thing, trust. And that I could focus on what I needed to do, but I would say trust was the big thing. And if something wasn't quite right, Steve Anderson took care of it. He just took care of it. If I was to build another office, you guys would be the first people I would call. I mean, I wouldn't even go to any. I wouldn't even look for anybody else. I did have another option that I did look at, and I am so grateful that I did not choose that option. That would have been a disaster. I feel very fortunate that I chose. So that's what I'd say. If I was going to build another office, I would call Steve Anderson and Denko. I don't know how you can have a better endorsement than that. Is it you were happy with what they did and that you'd do it again, you'd use them again. That to me is a pretty big endorsement. With big selling points of using Denko and this is why my friends said that they would use Steve Anderson and Denko if they built another office, is that Denko is very consistent in quality of service and quality of fabrication of the office. What do you call quality of construction?
Yeah.
But really good consistency. So I would expect, if I was going to build an office 5 years from now, I would call Steve Anderson because I know he'll still be doing a good job, and probably he's always looking to do things better that he can do, and so I would figure it would be as good or better. One of the big selling points of using Denko and this is why my friends said that they would use Steve Anderson and Denko if they built another office, is that Denko is very consistent in quality of service and quality of fabrication of the office. What do you call quality of construction?
Yeah.
But really good consistency. So I would expect, if I was going to build an office 5 years from now, I would call Steve Anderson because I know he'll still be doing a good job, and probably he's always looking to do things better that he can do, and so I would figure it would be as good or better than what I got today.